So, things have changed in the southern city of Caladium. Once merely the crossroad for trade and the home of intrepid adventurers, it has now become headquarters for a counter-Yameshta initiative. A group of those intrepid adventurers, not quite a team, managed to stump into the workings of what appears to be a cult, trying to conquer the continent. Because of their connection to it, and because they don't quite have any notoriety, they were drawn into a plan to stop the priesthood of Yameshta from awakening the children's terror. The mission has taken them far north to the kingdom, empire of Chutu, where they work with the newly appointed war king to, well, stop Yameshta's first order of business. When we previously joined them, Caladium, they had gone there by the request of a hero named Iron from the capital of the Opal Kingdom. The idea was to go there and communicate, make a alliance, shaky as it may be, with the then War King, Chief Warbear. Warbear did not like non-humans, and he made that pretty much clear. He figured he could get some use out of you all, though, in that he would send you to kill a person who was apparently leading bandits to attack towns all across the street. Towns that were outside of the protection of the inner ring of Chutu. So, upon going to one of these towns, you meet Sigmund, who tells you that he is Warbear's son. And the reason Warbear is trying to kill him is because he wants to get rid of anyone who may challenge him for the throne. You all decide to help. You help him defeat some half ogres that were attacking the town, and you headed back to the capital, where Sigmund used a interesting display of power to end his father's reign in one swift motion after a challenge of course. Very by the book as far as they're concerned. He promised that he would give you all some sort of emblem to show that you are allies of the Navy. And he hopes that with your help, he'll be able to change the people's tolerance toward non-humans across the land. You went back to Caladium, as you often do. And so, over the course of a week, you have waited to see when you'll be heading back to Chutu again. So, before we even join each other in Ma's Nest, as often we start instead late one night in the dreams of Blink. As he lays resting, he sees a storm in the distance, a mighty storm of rapid winds, loud thunder, striking lightning. The type of storm that, if left unchecked, could wreak a whole lot of damage. And approaching this storm, standing as tall as mountain, there is this wolf, a mighty beast. It approaches the storm, and in one motion, swallows it whole. Sunlight casts over the land. The wolf vanishes with the storm. And standing off into the distance, far too far away for Blink to really notice any features about this person, there is this figure standing where the wolf once was. Inside your mind, Blink, you can feel Caladium sort of drawing your attention towards this person. And he's telling you this will be the first champion you'll have to conquer rather.
Someone that strong.
Caladium nods to you. And then his presence more or less fades into a whisper.
Why do I feel both so afraid, yet so excited?
As that thought carries Blink through the days go on. Let's go. Your your play, that soon has been coming along nicely. Insofar that as you have gone through the town, you have noticed posters and flyers put up to basically tell everyone to come on. You haven't seen the woman who is directing the play for a bit, but you have received word that soon you'll be able to hand tickets out to some of your friends.
Exciting.
So, before we go to Moth Nest, other than dreams and performance rehearsals, rather, what has everyone been doing in the past week?
I have been training with Minerva? ? Oh, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. To be a paladin.
All right.
Palabar.
Alvard, I like it.
What about everyone else?
Well, in my time, in the last month or hold on, my voice cracked. Hold up. In the last 4 weeks or so,
1 week.
1 week.
Yes, it's only been 1 week.
1 week.
Yes, sir.
Well, in this 1 week, very long week, I hit level 20.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, I'm multi-class, and also on the side, I've been out there protesting for the little L's out there that are getting bullied by the system.
Thank you so much.
Joker had a very detailed dream. Joker, I want you to
Dream.
roll 2d20.
You say this was a dream. What you mean?
Roll 2d20, sir.
And this all happened in real life, bro.
That's one. You got another one, man.
Well, I rolled it, man.
Well, you gotta roll one more.
Wait, I gotta roll twice.
I said roll 2d20.
Oh. Please? Why
right.
every time I rolled is
So, over the course of the week, Joker, your priest have brought you 6,000 gold. And as, let's say, the one you were appointed as the leader in your absence comes to you one day and he says, "Sire, there has been dissent in the ranks. They are worried that we aren't doing as much as we should at the priesthood of Yameshta. And there hasn't been any new converts of late.
okay.
What would you have us do to fix this issue?"
I need y'all to get on the internet and find us some new people.
What is the internet exactly?
I need y'all to go to bar and find us people that want to worship me. Worship with us.
But what do we tell them? What feats do we show them to show how good Yameshta is?
Well, you see, give them a picture of me. That's all that matters.
In your head, Joker, Yauko scoffs at everything you just said.
Hold up. We'll talk to y'all called bitch ass then. What do you think I should do? What would you have me do, miss?
Will you summon Yauko so that you may speak to him?
He gotta be something.
No, I suppose not, but you will look like you're talking to yourself in front of your priest.
I'll summon this ugly fool.
He's actually rather attractive. He peers behind you and he says, "When I was the crown priest, I put swords and magic in the hand of those who need it. Wherever someone felt that their town or home was in danger, I made sure that you meshed it to offer them power. But you're just a pitiful thing, stealing money from these people without even the slightest regard.
No, wait. What people am I stealing from? Because I donated money like last week.
Did you? Who did you donate money?
Well, I put 1 gold on every door.
Was that last week?
That was not last week.
That was almost 3 weeks ago.
Whenever I donated, man.
Well, by last week, I mean in the world. Like, I don't recall you dropping gold when you went to that village in the Judith Empire. The incident.
About money, but I think that was the week prior.
Yeah, I think that was when you went to the canal.
Yeah, when I donated money, that's all that matters. When did I steal money, mister?
Yeah, you did. Well, by stealing, he's referring to how you're just taking from the priesthood.
All right, then. Well, okay. What should I do then? Just okay. You know what? I'm gonna have all my priest monkeys listen to what he said. I want y'all to do exactly what he said. I'm gonna give all of them. I'm gonna give back at least 3K so they can do shit with it.
So you would like us to do what Lord Yoko had us do before you?
Yes, I want y'all to keep this shit up, man, and bring me more money.
Understood, sire. We shall get.
How much money y'all need for this?
He takes the 3,000 gold you handed back and departs.
So that's the 3K good for him. All right.
All right. So, right. That was Joker, but what has everyone else done?
I don't know if I had anything extra in my thing since you said you wanted to do something with that other thing specifically, and you get back to me later on that one. So you know what it is.
I want to be y'all.
Yep.
Can I punish him?
No, he is your shadow sibling. It is now beyond your power to punish him.
Permission to speak real quick?
By all means.
Okay, I find it funny how you're bringing up dreams and like visions and such, because that's exactly what Equinox Sands' speciality is.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny. If I were a player, I'd be the one interacting with everybody, but now I'm just an observer, just learning. This is funny.
Yeah. So, Joachim, I have not forgotten the purple card thing. Things will unfold as they unfold. But meanwhile, on the subject of unfolding, what has unfolded for whomever will be on this mission today?
I mean, Jacobs has been anticipating. Oh, I'm sorry. This isn't. I'm sorry.
It seems like we have a distinct lack of magical presence. So, can we?
All right.
Was not what I planned, but we have no more magicians. So.
All right. And what has Joachim been doing over the course of this week? Sticking to business as usual, one would presume.
He's been making that cheddar,
All right.
A rich man.
Very well. Jacob, you were about to speak. What has Jacob been doing over the course of the
I completely misunderstood what you said there, Mike.
You're good.
Jacob's just been, he's just been, anxiously anticipating the return trip to his home.
All right.
Isn't really doing anything really specific. I guess you could just be kind of training or something.
Indeed. And Blink and Resco. Oh wait. Well, Blink, Resco, and Roku D.
So, Vought, like that was the name of the monk guy, right?
Yes. Vought has not yet arrived in Caladium yet, unfortunately.
Okay. In that case, Resco's mostly just been training for like the play stuff and all the stuff related to that. Maybe he's been reading some books on like probably not really thorough books, just things he's kind of found around in places. Books about like living as a monk. and that's it.
Other than just training with Minerva, I guess just like communing with nature.
All right. And what of you, Rokodio?
Oh, I remember the last time when I was doing so. I'm gonna say he's just been doing some yoga this whole time.
All right. So a few weeks of yoga is good for the back. So, as all of you find yourselves doing, you return to Ma's nest. The atmosphere here is a bit different today. For as you come in, it's not Mod standing at the counter, but a young man, fresh-faced. And rather than pouring alcohol into cups, he's serving cups of coffee. Iron is there. Iron is there as well. Just has to be copied and then pasted. And yeah, Iron is also there. He has on one hip a standard sword, and on the other hip a different sword. He clearly seems to have been waiting for you all. And when he spots you, he gives a wave and sort of ushers you all over.
Is the man behind the counter my manservant? No.
No, that is wait. Are you talking about Abraham or Forcer?
Forcer.
Hey, Forcer is not currently. Well, he could be. He does serve you, but no, that man behind the counter is not Forcer. He is a fresh-faced young man who is serving coffee. You can't see Forcer anywhere.
I'll just assume he's in the kitchen doing some shit, whatever Mom told him to do.
OOC, does that character have a visor?
No, he does not.
Glad you got the reference.
Oh, absolutely.
What I meant, I was looking at text chat. What I missed?
I was trying to see if the bartender's Godot from Ace Attorney.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, Jeff, Iron has more or less adjusted you all over to him.
Where is he?
He is sitting between Blink and Koya.
There's not enough seats, so I'll sit right here with some coffee.
I'll shoot a glance over to him.
My face is no longer hidden, so I'll just sit there and I'll sip it.
Jaco's just in his corner.
And my owl will just be, perched on my head, just, chilling and shit.
Alright. So, then as you all join him, he says, well, what else can I say but meet me in the back room? So, he hops to come. I don't know how he hops to come. He hops to come. And heads to the back room.
It'd be less foreboding if Mod just, had like a front room.
Indeed.
A back room,
Alright. So, Iron, he waits for you all to take the seat. And he says, when we sent you north, we didn't expect any sort of insurrection. But it has been working out. So the new war king is more compliant with the king and queen here in North. He seems to really want to broker some sort of change. And I think it'll be good for the future of both of our nations. He is ready, 100% ready, to have you all return again. He says he has some ideas for how you can progress forward. Things aren't going to be easy. His father wasn't a good man. And anyone outside of the inner circle of the Judas Empire aren't particularly trusting of anyone who would be envoys of the Empire.
Well, all we can do is our best.
Absolutely.
Well, I am not an envoy.
He looks over to you, Joachim. He says, I don't think I recall you being here last time. Who are you exactly?
Well, I am Joachim Demir, of course.
You mean you're a member of the Demir family?
Correct.
Not just someone going around pretending to have their name.
I'm quite right, my good man.
And what exact?
Esco just pipes up like, yeah, he's been hanging out with us for a while.
What exactly is a member of the Demir family doing this farce?
I have my reasons.
Well, it's above my pay grade to deal with. Let's just get to the point. You'll be heading north again, as you might have guessed. Simple task. Well, I assume it's a simple task that awaits you. You'll have to speak to Signy yourself to find out.
What's our mission?
He told me it has something to do with checking out a village that his father has been ignoring. He considered sending some of his own men to do it, but he figured it would be better to have soldiers, strange, let's be non-humans, take on this mission, as to endear the people of the land to you all more.
I'm gonna shoot a glance to Jake.
I like
You know
to feel
the
like I
one
know
that
exactly what city this is.
Joachim will take out a mirror and look at it. I do believe I am human, sir.
You are indeed, and I suppose that could help you out. And Jacob, you said what village is it?
No, I didn't ask. I was just saying. I was just saying. Like, I can't help it. I have a feeling I know.
All right. So he looks among you all. He says, "Then, well, I suppose we should talk funds, huh?"
I wouldn't be impartial to that conversation.
It's hard to Kingdom can't really gauge the danger of this mission. So this time around, we're going to keep it on the smaller side. 3,000 gold for each.
In the words of a blue genasi that I once knew. Never mind. Just give us.
Roll of persuasion.
Sir, I think it'd be in your best interest to perhaps give us a little.
I concur.
Oh!
He looks at you and he says, I don't have the ability to negotiate with
you. That's fair. I'm just trying to work on my full skill set.
Well, good work, I suppose.
Thank you.
So, 3,000, and you can discuss further payment with Sig. After all, I'm going to imagine he has access to his kingdom's vault, whereas I most certainly do not.
I would imagine that.
Then, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry.
So, he takes out the ornate. He takes this ornate sword, and he places it on the table in front of you, Jacob. He says, "Last time I promised you something for the danger you're going to be putting yourself in. As an Aarakocra, you're probably most at risk going back to the Chudas Empire.
True.
What are you doing with this Arcana, Joaquin?"
Checking out that sword, man.
He goes on to say, "This sword used to belong to a hero in the Opal King. Hasn't gotten much use since, but..." And he draws the sword, and he said, and you can see This sword has no blemishes on it. It is in pristine condition, and the sword is metal, has a bit of a blue hue to it. And it is from what the hero told me when I was younger. This sword is special. It speaks to the person who will. It's good when he was at his strongest. The sword would speak to him, and when he accomplished the missions it set out for him. One day, when he was at his strongest, he could swing his sword and banish specters with one.
Oh. The sword would speak to him. That's interesting.
And Demir, you recognize the design of this sword based on your arcana, but also you know the history of the Opal Kingdom, and it goes back a bit, about 30 or so years, maybe a little bit more than that. He used to be a hero who set out to slay a Lich. He set out to do this because he had come upon a sword that could speak to him, a holy relic of sword. And he would often tell people that the sword, it would give him quests, it would give him missions. He knew where to go to stop this Lich's plans. When he died of old age, he handed the sword over to the kingdom, asking that it be given to someone they see fit to wield it again.
I am satisfied.
So, he says, Jacob, take this sword. Use this sword. It is a sword without a name. Well, it hasn't told me its name. But I do know that behind each swing, the bit of radiant energy. And this is for your stats, a standard long sword for the most part. That when it is swung, it does 1d6 of radiant damage on top of its standard damage.
You're gonna have to guide me through how to fucking use it.
So generally, since you should likely have a normal longsword already. So we can repurpose that and say, roll I think longswords are D8. So roll that damage, add your modifier, then add 1d6 of damage to the attack.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna jot that down, and then later on, I'm going to actually add it to my.
All right.
But because I don't know what the hell.
Take your time.
So I'm gonna. Okay. Let me just. All right. So how do I do it? So first with the regular 1d8.
Yep, 1d8 plus whatever your modifier is. So you basically roll like you would a normal attack, adding your modifier to the damage of the hit, and add the 1d6 after that.